This is a message or a shout out to all the social media platform owners and CEOs. I'm in Australia. I don't use social media personally, but I respect the rights and decisions for others to use it where the Australian government obviously doesn't. Those Australian politicians voted into Parliament by the people who are now angry, as I can imagine you platform owners are, that the overreach of these politicians, like smoking and alcohol and every other vice, it is the individual person's decision to make that choice to partake. And with kids, it's the parents' rights and responsibilities to teach and discipline their kids, not big wallies in suits who are so detached from the struggles of the little people on the streets. Now, the overreach of the Australian Parliament is disgusting. It's communist in nature, and the Australian people have just learnt which politicians need to be or must be removed from their elected position of importance at the very next election. What I'm pleading with Mr. Musk, Mr. Zuckerberg, sorry, that's the only two I really know of offhand because I don't use the platforms, but every platform needs to now act for the people who use them. Maybe it's time for the platforms to ban every one of these traitorous politicians and their families from every platform. The people are asking you to do this. And guess what? We won't fine you $50 million like they want to. They want you to police their communistic dictator laws that will not be tolerated in a democratic and free nation like Australia. This is a plea, a shout out for help from the majority of Aussies who want to remain free to make decisions for themselves, for their children and for their lives before the government starts to go way too far. What's next? What are the government going to demand of you tech giants next? I guarantee it won't be in your best interest or ours. The only step would be for nearly all Australian platform users to boycott the social media platforms by bending over to the draconian and undemocratic laws in Australia. So thanks for listening to this plea for help. Please share this out, especially to the platforms be penalised by this law for any mistake or minor breach. It is the platforms paying the price for freedom, not the child who finds a way to access social media or the internet. And we've seen from so many things in the past, kids will find a way. There are other ways to combat cyberbullying and influence on our kids. Let's find it together, because the politicians don't want to work with us or even for us anymore. God bless Australia. May the Lord bless you all with the wisdom to allow people to have the free will to make their own mistakes as originally intended by Him. My name is Brian, and this is Man of Faith Ministries Australia. Please help keep Australia free. God bless you all.